pages of notes, help. Hey friends, what's up? It's me, Katherine, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, hi, my name's Kat. So over the past couple days, I've been getting a ton of requests from you guys to cover the Heathers the Musical episode of Riverdale. Riverdale is a popular TV show. It's kind of like a teen soap opera take on the Archie comics, and they just announced that they're going to do an episode where those characters do a production of Heathers the Musical. If you're new to my channel, I tend to be a very happy, very positive person. I try to find the good in everything. I try to be very kind. If we have a difference of opinion on this topic, that is totally okay, because that's one of the really cool things about art. It's subjective. There's no right answer. It's all about your opinions and the facts that you use to back up your opinions. So yeah, if we differ, that's totally okay. It's subjective. There is no right answer. So all of that being said, let's talk about why the Riverdale episode of Heathers the Musical is something that I am really not into. Did this video just get controversial? I think it did. Question of the day, what do you think about this Riverdale Heathers the Musical crossover? Let me know in the comments down below. Are you into it? Are you not into it? Are you neutral? Do you not know what's going on? How did you get on this video? What's happening? Let me know in the comments down below. Like I mentioned, hi, my name is Kat. You can follow me at Kath_Steele. I run a musical theater internet cult. First we take over Broadway, and then the world. Really cool update, I'm going to be posting on my vlog channel a lot more. If you guys didn't know, I have a second channel. It's called Party at Kat's. In fact, I'm going to be posting a lot of musical theater content over there. Basically, this channel is just going to have Theater Thursday videos. Bonus uploads are now going to live on my second channel. If you want more musical theater audition tips, vlogs, lifestyle, more theater geekery, be sure to subscribe to Party at Kat. So let's talk about the good of Riverdale. Riverdale brings a lot of people joy. I know that they have a very big, very dedicated fan base. If something makes a lot of people happy and it's not harmful, that is fantastic. I'm so happy that that exists. In today's world, anything that brings happiness without hurting others, I love it. A huge plus about this happening is that Riverdale has a generally kind of young demographic. If this Heathers episode helps make musical theater more mainstream, more acceptable, or even cool, or even just something to not get bullied for, yes, major win. Like, if Gossip Girl did a series of musical episodes, I would have gotten bullied so much less in middle school. Actually, Gossip Girl might have done a series of musical episodes, but I wouldn't know because I'm not cool enough to even know that I was supposed to be watching Gossip Girl. I wore Crocs. And of course, the biggest one here is exposure into the mainstream. This is an argument that I make whenever we're debating the live musicals or any kind of movie musical adaptation. Making musical theater accessible is a beautiful thing. Now, all of those great things being said, I don't think that's what Riverdale is trying to do. They're not trying to expose Riverdale fans to musical theater. They're trying to expose musical theater fans to Riverdale. They're trying to use you to make money and get views. Because remember, at its core, television is a business. Networks know who they want to market to with their shows. So for Riverdale, the CW is looking for young viewers who want to watch attractive actors play high schoolers who get into sexy, dramatic, immoral situations. Maybe there's a little bit of campiness up in there and maybe a little bit of murder. That sounds like the untapped Heathers demographic to me. They're manipulating you, but keep in mind, manipulation isn't necessarily a bad thing. For instance, think about targeted ads even here on YouTube. There is no need for me to watch a whole bunch of ads about like sports gear or cat food because I don't really play sports and I don't have a cat. When I watch videos on YouTube, I always get ads for musicals, for makeup. They're trying to reach out and get this demographic. They're not making the Heathers the Musical episode because they want you to have a Heathers the Musical episode. They're doing it because it's going to give them something in return, which is hopefully more viewers. So let me make this abundantly clear. I am not against the CW or against Riverdale. I'm just kind of educating you on what I think is going on. I was much more lenient on the Carrie the Musical episode because I felt like they were at least kind of trying. Now I'm not so sure. So as we stand right now, I feel like the musical theater community feels like they're being pandered to. They are really not in support of this crossover. It's really a shame that this is how it's going down, and I think that Riverdale could have learned from their Carrie the Musical episode and made this episode so much better. They could have avoided all this backlash if they did one of two things. Number one, change the actors. And by that, I mean change who the focus of the episode is on. Riverdale at its core is really like an ensemble show with a ton of different plot lines. Why didn't they adjust the plot arc to force Casey Cott's character to play JD? I would 10 out of 10 recommend listening to the Riverdale version of In from Carrie just to hear Casey Cott's one little solo line. Like, that one little solo line was the best thing of the whole episode, and I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean that in the way that Casey Cott is just that talented. So it kind of feels like a slap in the face that Riverdale isn't utilizing his talent, especially if you're trying to appeal to the musical theater people. And number two, Riverdale could have changed the show. I love Heathers the musical. It's my favorite guilty pleasure. Even within the community, people are kind of starting to feel other places try to take advantage of that very hardcore fan base. For instance, the Heathers the TV show reboot that tried really hard to kind of appeal to that audience, and that audience really, really rejected it. Countless instances of the Heathers community kind of waking up and realizing people are trying to cash in on us, aren't they? So if Riverdale did any other musical episode, people would still tune in. So if you're excited about this crossover, I am genuinely so happy for you, and yay, that's amazing. If you're not a fan of this, that's okay too. The best thing you can do is to not watch. If you hate watch, they get views and they get money. If you tweet about it, that's free publicity. Again, let me know what you think about this Heathers the Musical Riverdale crossover in the comments down below. I hope you guys are having a great day. I love you so, so much. Break a leg, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!